The thing outside the window by UXX_chronic_XX. It all started with a faint noise that brought me from slumber. Tap, tap, tap. At first I thought it was a bird tapping against the window, or maybe even a bat. The noise continued behind the thick curtain. I didn't want to get out of bed to check. I was fucking terrified. All kinds of scary possibilities crept into my mind, like, what if it's a serial killer taunting me before breaking in to cut my throat? Or maybe it was a burglar. But why would a burglar want to alert me to their presence? A burglar didn't seem likely. It's definitely a serial killer. The tapping became louder, and so too did the beat of my heart. I needed to know what it was. My nerves couldn't take it any longer. I slowly got out of bed, and snuck over to the window, all the while I couldn't get that window scene from Stephen King's Salem's Lot out of my head. Vampires aren't real, you are just being silly. I hesitantly drew the curtain. A pale, round moon-like face was peering in at me with bulbous, jet-black eyes that bulged from their sockets. It smiled a horrible grin, like the smile of a great white shark that has caught the scent of blood. Those teeth looked like they could chew up Sheffield steel with ease, and sink into flesh like a hot knife through butter. I rubbed at my eyes, thinking it was all just a nightmare. Yet the creature remained floating outside the window, as its hideous grin widened even further. "Aren't you going to let me in?" The creature pressed its round white face up against the glass. "It's awfully cold out here." Who are you?" I asked, failing to hide the tremble in my voice. "A friend," the creature replied, with a sinister tone that suggested otherwise. "Go away. Leave me alone." I closed the curtain, and proceeded to grab my baseball bat from under the bed. The creature continued to tap at the window, followed by a new sound, a wet, squeaky sound, like a damp sponge wiping glass. I gripped the baseball bat tightly, and approached the window again, then drew the curtain. The glass was now covered in thick snail trails of saliva, as the creature peered through. "Are you going to let me in or what?" "No. Now go away." "Too bad. We could have had a lot of fun." The creature licked the glass with its long forked tongue. "I can almost taste you." The creature then floated off into the night. I didn't sleep at all that night. And the next morning I saw police cars, and an ambulance outside Jill's house down the road. I would later find out that Jill had been brutally killed, and partially eaten by a wild animal that had somehow got in through her upstairs window. But I know the real story. She had let the moon-faced creature in.